PushGapRadio.com, Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth.
5 celebrities who passed away in 2025, with the last one causing global grief.
I see you leaving, but heaven couldn't wait for you. No, heaven couldn't wait for you. Heaven couldn't wait for you. No, heaven couldn't wait for you. So go on, go laughed at the darkness.
For cosmetic order. Is there a lady here?
Well, what do I look like, Rosie Greer?
Former child star Danielle Spencer has died at the age of 60 after a battle with breast cancer. The actress played the character Raj's smart and sassy little sister, Dee Thomas, on the sitcom What's Happening for 3 seasons beginning in 1976. She left Hollywood and became a veterinarian. Spencer's friend and former What's Happening co-star Haywood Nelson shared the news in an Instagram post today, writing, "We have lost a daughter, sister, family member, What's Happening cast member, veterinarian, animal rights proponent and healer, and cancer heroine. Our Shiro."
Aww. Hey, welcome to Estevan TV. I'm at PushGapRadio.com.
PushGapRadio.com. Bridging the gap between old school and new school radio. PushGapRadio.com. It's Dallas, baby.
PushGapRadio.com, Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Hey, from Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth, it's PushGap Radio.
Ooh, girl, you can't hear how Dallas, Fort Worth works. This is Jackie.
What up, y'all? This is Jackie O.
Of Shaka Ford 1 and the main event show.
Something like that.
Shaka Ford 1 and the main event with me, the Queen D, Jackie O. Heard exclusively on Push Gap Radio. Giving you 2 scoops.
PushGapRadio.com in Hamilton Park, Dallas, Fort Worth.
PushGapRadio.com. We want to be your official Dallas internet station.
PushGapRadio.com in Dallas and Fort Worth. Welcome back to an all-new edition of Shaka 4-1 in the main event with Jackie O. Been gone for 2 years. Okay? Been gone for 2 years. But now she's back. A big round of applause for Jackie O. What's poppin', little mama?
What's up, everybody? I'm back.
Glad to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Within the friendly confines of PushGapRadios.com.
That's right. You've been doing a good job at holding it down.
Been trying
Great
to hold
job.
it down. Don't mind to get the algorithm and whatnot going. See, we be doing our thing here. Again, Jackie O and I started in podcasting back in 2010 or whatnot, okay? We was the bangingest thing in the game, man. Then YouTube comes along. So, now we're trying to get it rocking and rolling.
You started the journey in 2009. You're missing a year.
Okay, I talked to you off camera.
You give Push Gap its credit where it's due. It's been since 2009.
What I told you and what I told them is 2 different things. Hey, PushGapRadios.com, baby. We like Panasonic. We just slightly ahead of our time. But again, welcome back, Jackie.
Thank you.
My little sugar bear. Glad
it's good
to have you
back.
While we were off the air, we would be remiss if we did not pay homage to 2 of the greatest within our community that passed away, mine. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo on The Cosby Show. I ain't got to tell you nothing about it. First episode premiered September 20th, 1984. And the final episode date was April 30th of 1992. And the next one who left here was
Danielle Spencer. Remember What's Happening for those that are, kind of seasoned.
Those of you of a certain age.
That's why I say it's kind of seasoned.
Yes.
She played on What's Happening, and she was the little sister D.
Little D, man.
Yes.
D was all in your business, extorting you in some more crap, boy. I love D.
Yeah, but right in the midst of her fame during that time when she was taping it.
Right.
In 1977, she was involved in a car accident, a very serious car accident, where her stepfather was. He passed away, and she was in a coma for 3 weeks.
Right.
And then throughout the years, she ended up with stenosis, and she had a brain surgery, and then she's been battling cancer since 2012, and then that's what she passed away from.
Well, we'd like to send our condolences.
Yes.
Out to those who made our childhood days so enjoyable.
Yes.
Okay? Because Ernest Thomas, who played Raj on What's Happening, was from Gary, Indiana. Shout out to the 219, baby, for life. But yeah, mine. They were great. When the Cosby Show came on, it was the most amazing thing. Malcolm Jamal Warner played the hell out of his part. The show with him and Eddie Griffin. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Yeah, and then, like we discussed, when you on Netflix and these different programs, where are the black shows? And then when the man leaves, now you want to extort that and put up the Malcolm and Eddie show. What the hell has the show been for the last 20 years?
Well, and not only was he a great actor, and, he was acting right up until the end.
Yeah.
Because he was on The Resident recently.
Yeah,
more
that
recently.
doctor show.
Yeah.
I caught 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I was shocked and amazed at how big he had got. But didn't we all? As we're getting older. But yeah, I was amazed, mine.
But do you also know, though, that he was nominated for 2 Grammys and he actually won one?
Yes. I watched the video of him and his band.
Yeah, so
because I wasn't aware that he had, played in a band.
Yes, he did music. He did spoken word.
Yeah.
So he was very talented.
He was an artist. He was a creator, man.
Yeah, he was. And one thing about Dee that I didn't mention as well is she was also very talented.
Right.
She went on, after being an actress, to being a veterinarian. Mm-hmm. She was a veterinarian for over 20 years. So she was Dr. Danielle
She
Spencer.
battled a lot. And again, we prayers out to the family, mine.
When you think that you have it bad, and you have reason to, and you're complaining about something that is really not as bad as you're making it out to seem,
right?
Look at somebody like her who never complained.
What she battled through.
That lady dealt with some serious things throughout her life, and she never let that hold her back. She just continued to be her.
Yeah. And so also locally on the Dallas, Texas scene, we like to send our prayers out to the family here from, I forget the kid's name, from Lincoln High School here in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, Dallas Lincoln track star Roy Lee Hughes Jr. He's a 17-year-old standout track athlete at Lincoln High School, and he tragically passed away unexpectedly on August 8th, just 4 days before his senior year was set to begin. Mm-hmm. He went and the day before it happened, he had complained, and they checked his blood pressure. They had taken him, I guess, to the doctor or whatever. They had checked his blood pressure, and his blood pressure was very high. No, they didn't take him to the doctor, because that's what everybody was saying why they didn't.
Right.
But the next day, after his blood pressure was high, he went ahead and he went to practice. Well, when he came home, he was tired.
Right.
He went to go take a nap, and so the next morning he never woke up.
He never recovered.
He died in his sleep.
Man.
And so they're running an autopsy so that they could see what the cause of death is, because as of now,
and so maybe he took the shot, you think, during COVID, which we're going to discuss that later on in the program.
I mean, that's possible.
But we don't know for sure.
Yeah, no. Right now,
he's 22 years old.
No, he's 17.
He's 17. Well, those are young. And I mean, 5 years ago,
he's
12.
He's 17. He was just getting ready to start his senior year.
Wow.
And he was a stellar athlete.
What was his name
He
again?
what
was his
name is
again?
Roy Lee Hughes Jr. In addition to being a great athlete, he was also an honor student.
Jackie back.
Yes, I am back.
Go look at the old videos when I was doing it. Jackie bag.
Just let you know he was more than an athlete. It's more to him than that. It was more substance to him than that.
I just wanted to give a shout out. We're going to delve more into the booster shot from COVID later in the program. Gladys Knight. Look here, man. If I was her son, that nigga ain't my daddy. You ain't finna do my mama that. You ain't no way in hell you finna do my mama that, man. This woman don't know where she is one half the time. And why ain't somebody else in the family already Jackie, yo?
Yeah, it's, sad state of affairs. There is a video that Gladys Knight's youngest son have put out there that it just makes it a very sad situation with Gladys.
Yes.
Right now she's on tour with
a national treasure.
Yeah, right now she's on tour with what is her name? Patti LaBelle, Stephanie Mills, and Shaka Khan.
Now, it was Chaka when me and you watched it some time ago.
Oh, we were watching when they were doing that versus deal, and it was Shaka Khan and it was Stephanie Mills
trying to help Chaka drunk.
Shaka was drunk, and Stephanie had to. She did the noble thing and kept stepping in and helped her out tremendously.
For disclosure, before Stephanie Mills became big, she was at my house in Gary, Indiana, back in like 1974 or something. Continue.
Yeah, so sad to say, Shanga Ali Hankerson, which is her youngest son, excuse me, he's filed a complaint with the North Carolina's Department of Health and Human Services accusing Knight's husband, William McDowell, of elder abuse. Hankerson says his mother is showing signs of cognitive decline, forgetting lyrics on stage, appearing confused, and even reportedly getting lost during a tour stop in Baltimore.
80 what?
She was same age as my mom, so she was born in 44.
Okay.
He claims
that's 5. My mom was in 39, so.
Yeah.
But yeah. She up there with them. That generation, man. That woman should be at the house sitting it down.
So he claims that McDowell is still pushing her to 4 and is limiting family members' private communication with her. When he goes to visit her, he tries to keep them from being alone.
Of course.
And all of that. So he says also that even though she's been married to this guy for nearly 25 years, and he's like 14 years her junior.
They shouldn't have that lady up there, no 80 years old, and she yelling up there trying to sing those songs. I looked all in her face. I said, now this ain't right. She ain't doing it like Patty and all them. Then she forgetting some of the songs. And then why was she all wandering around in the middle of the motherfucking night? Where the fuck was her husband? Where the fuck was her motherfucking husband? Why was she wandering around? We talk about Gladys Knight. He's trying to pimp her, and we gonna fuck him up. They better get her off of that tour. Let her go home. 80 years old? 80? Come on, man. They didn't find a way for him to get out of there. She need to divorce him.
He's not meaning her any good. He's trying to make her earn all of this money so he could try to
live. He want to live like Stedman. What Ice Cube say in Barbershop? I want to be like Stedman. I want to live in the house in the back. You understand? I ain't got to live in the big house. I can stay in the house in the back. But yeah, he clown. What was that lady? That other lady we saw? And she was a fashion lady or the fashion designer or something. Ann B. or something. She had to mention her husband was dating this chick.
B. Smith.
B. Smith. And bringing the lady in the house.
Yeah, she lived with him.
B. Smith sitting in there.
And of course, together today, they're not together. But yeah, that was that was crazy.
Listen.
But where's her daughter?
You got enough loot, I know, to be AT&T, nigga, and reach out and touch somebody.
Oh, he already said that's his mom.
Okay. Now I know you gotta go get a lawyer. You got a lawyer up?
He already said he's not giving
mama?
up. Mm-mm.
No, nigga, you ain't finna do my mama, nigga. I swear to God, you ain't finna do my mama.
He already said, because he said that he can already see her declining, and all this is doing is making her die quicker. And he said he is not having that.
He's just working her like a rented government mule. And
I guess I'm not supposed to say die. I'm supposed to say unalive.
Yeah, that done got weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Stuff.
Like, oh,
you got great.
Yeah.
But anyway, Gladys Knight. That's
Yes,
sad what's
that
going
is
on.
sad.
Put down in the comments what you think about what's going on with the illustrious national treasure, Miss Gladys Knight. I know you grew up, those of you of a certain age, on Gladys Knight and the Pimps.
There seems to be a pattern with these husbands, though. Look at Sherry Shepherd, Wendy Williams, Mary J. Blige. Now, I mean, come on now.
You know what I say about that, Jackie?
What?
Your ass got one of the good ones. Nigga, you got one of the good ones. Bro. Okay, yeah.
If you try, if I do get dementia or whatever, and you try that stuff, I'm gonna. I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
Definitely loyal.
But in the event that
I would never.
In the event that you decided to,
no,
I would hunt you from now to.
Now here's my thing. If I had dementia and didn't know what was going on, and you had to get with somebody else, if he was paying the rent, you knew that nigga. Okay, long as I get to keep mine, I pay a third. Okay, if I'm gone and whacked out, but I don't want to be around here like that. But yeah, Gladys Knight, not to make a mockery of a damn joke about it.
Yeah.
We love Gladys Knight.
Yes.
Okay, the show
and have
like
much respect.
A lot of black performers be getting unalived around here, singers and whatnot, but we're not going to go there. Yeah, you quit treating that woman like that. Nigga, that's on you. You either get you a lawyer or you find Pookie Ray Ray Nim, okay, and get her done. Now,
I know her oldest son died several years ago, but she still have a daughter. Where's her daughter?
Yeah, where's her daughter?
Why is she not helping her brother? I mean, because if this man have been around as long as he's been around, he didn't just start becoming a bum. And then if he was alienating her from the family, and if he's not allowing them to talk to her on the phone, he's not allowing them to talk to their mom.
I gotta call you from the herd.
When they go to visit her, her son even said that he even tried to change where he was gonna sleep when he went to go visit one time. He was like, "This is my mama's house. You have nothing to do with where I sleep in my mama's house."
I hate that for you, Miss Gladys Knight. I truly hate that for you. Shedeur Sanders, nigga, legendary.
Yes,
okay.
Already.
Them folk hate it. Shedeur Sanders, Cleveland Browns, sorry ass quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Go Bears! I'll have my Bear gear on Sunday on that show. Okay, yeah, but Shedeur Sanders. And he's taking the NFL by storm, man. Great performance in the preseason.
And I don't know 2 cents about football, but I am following Shedeur this year.
You've been following?
I've been following him since college.
Before that,
because
we lived across the street.
I was going to say,
he was in high school where they practiced.
Yep. So,
But they still say that the head coach, Stefanski, didn't praise the 4th-string quarterback for his efforts, despite praising other players. I don't know where the hatred comes from. What it is priming them. Priming they used to getting the brothers, nigga, that come from a broken home. Wasn't no daddy around. Wasn't no guidance. See, I can toss you $100,000, nigga, if you ain't never had nothing and a car. To you, that's a big deal.
Well, and one of the factors was when Deion made the comment that there were certain teams that he would not allow Shedeur to play for,
like Archie Manning did for Eli.
Yeah, but NFL took offense to that when Deion did it.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, so when Deion did it, they were like, "No, we
love Shedeur.
On top of everything else, we're gonna show you something." But now they see what talent is within this boy.
They already
this young
know.
man.
That's why he's supposed to win in the first round. And then the thing about it, because again, Deion. And you got the thing about the prime equity contract. We're going to break that down. Okay, I was going to use a video. But since Jackie is a tourist and she is so thorough and in-depth, okay, I'm going to let her read off what's going on with the contract with Bucky and whatnot. That was amazing.
Oh, I don't have Bucky's.
Well, I'll explain Bucky's part in the deal. But yeah, the thing they don't like is they cannot control you. Okay, my daddy taught me that as a child. Don't never owe nobody. Don't owe no nigga. So when I walk in a room, I have friends who got cats who work for them, but when I walk in the room, I get mad respect because I don't work for you and I don't owe you a damn thing. But yeah, that's why they treat him like that. You need a guy from the projects, nigga, straight out the hood. He had to get it out the mud. You understand me? That's who they was looking for. Not somebody brought up like Archie Manning with Peyton and Eli, and then this man coming along with Shilo, Shedeur, Bucky, and they don't like that. They changing the game, man.
Yep, all the way around.
They changing the game. Now, real quick, and then I'm going to let you break it down right here. I want to tell you about Myles Garrett. I'll insert the video here. Myles Garrett is the defensive end for the Cleveland Browns. NFL Defensive Player of the Year. And he's a beast, okay? I didn't show the video yet. Why? But here's what he told Shedeur when Shedeur came up to him. Check it out.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to feel one of your swipes though. Like one of his aggressive, like, you know, grabs.
But
I want to just see if I can get out of it though.
Well, you a good kid. I don't want to have to hurt you, bro. we gonna need you, bro. We gonna need you.
Okay,
that was a cute moment.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. But the thing was, when I first saw it, that's what I said. I said, man, the same thing I would have told that kid. No, we need you, man. I wouldn't try to hurt you, anything like that. Then I went and found out he's a Capricorn. He was born December 29th. Okay. Christmas Day here. Capricorn, baby. But yeah, I just want to throw that in about this guy. He knows it. The rest of the team knows it. You're bringing in all these bums, man. But go ahead and break down the prime equity deal that the Sanders family is involved with.
Yeah, excuse me. So his rookie contract with the Cleveland Browns includes a groundbreaking prime equity provision.
Right.
Unlike traditional NFL rookie deals, this clause gives him a percentage of all revenue generated from merchandise, sponsorships, and promotional content that leverages his name, image, and likeness just as it did with the NIL. So that includes jersey and apparel sales tied to him.
Booming.
A massive shift in athlete compensation.
Number 144.
Yep. So whereas his base would be $4.6 million over 4 years, Prime Equity has already earned him an additional income. So one report estimates that approximately $250 million in jersey sales netted him around $14 million in commission.
Damn Skippy.
Whereas if he only was going by what the NFL normally does, that would have capped out at that $4.6 million.
He is not an employee, nigga. He's a business partner.
Yes. He's a player as a partner. And so this approach means that he's a stakeholder.
Changing the game.
So he benefits directly from the commercial value his name brings.
Everything.
Aligning his financial interests with the team's brand performance. So a new era for rookie contracts.
Yeah.
Historically, rookie pay is tightly controlled by the collective bargaining agreement.
Yeah, because they used to pay the rookies more than the veterans got mad back in the day. Hey, you paying this nigga, he ain't proved nothing. Well, I've been here 10 years.
Well, Prime Equity rewrites that by introducing post-college brand equity into negotiations.
Yeah.
That's a model that become a new standard for top-tier brand-savvy rookies.
Wow.
So it says also so as long as these sales are still coming in, he's going to continue to make more and more and more money, no matter what they say.
At the time of this recording, he has an oblique little nick right there. They're supposed to be starting old Dylan, whatever his name is, this bum. But yeah, they're supposed to be starting him. And to New Orleans Saints, New York Giants, to all y'all who need a quarterback now, I hope every one of you crash and burn. You let your racism overrule winning, nigga. I don't care if I need a black quarterback or a Mexican guy to be my general manager. Just win, baby. And y'all done let this man slide to 144th place. If I was Shedeur, trade me. Send me anywhere else. But you people don't want me here. The owner stood here instead. But yeah, he makes money off of everything. Now, the thing with Bucky
is too. Bucky got that 144 going.
Bucky is twisted in the game through Coach Prime. Coach Prime did Shedeur's contract, and what's his name? Lee Rosenthal? You know who I'm talking about. The agent. Rosenhaus. Bad boy. Work with Jordan and all of them. But they got it twisted up in there that Bucky get all access to behind the scenes stuff with Shedeur, and they don't get none of that. They don't get none of his YouTube, his TikTok, none of his stuff, man. That's all his exclusive deal. They changing the game.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. Let me throw this video in here. This is a video with Prime talking about Bucky going to help. What was the one you told me about?
Shedeur?
When he went to help Shedeur, and then he came back, and Coach Prime said he came back to help his father.
Oh, yeah.
Here's that video. Check it out.
So he's 5. That's my rankings on my birthday. He's the only son to go take care of his brother and come back to show love to his father. That's why you number 1 son. That's right. I said it. He the number 1. Yes, sir. He's the number 1.
So, yeah, that's what that is, man.
Now, the funny thing about when he went to the game, to Shedeur's first preseason game,
right,
is that he got his credentials through, what was the other team that he...
Yeah. He didn't... That's why he couldn't do a whole lot there.
The team that Jimmy Horn would play for.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Yeah, that's who gave him his credentials. So he said, because they gave me my credentials, I couldn't wear my Shedeur jersey like I wanted to because I wouldn't be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But he still got some great footage.
He did, but he got access in
well-off media
with the Cleveland Browns because it's in the contract.
Yeah.
That Shedeur has his own personal deal. So just wanted to shout that out, mine.
Now, do I have time to talk about the tradition before we move on?
What tradition of what?
About the tradition, the sideline stroll.
Oh, with them walking.
Yeah.
To let y'all know what Jackie talking about, check this out.
Son, I love you. We've been on the journey, boy. All these people out here think they know, but they don't. We got the Lord on our side, son. Who could set it up like this but him? Look at all this. Look at all this. God is so good, so faithful. He presented this opportunity to you and no one else. So I want you to go out there and make them remember your last name. Take your time, hold the ball, get rid of it. Completions. We want completions. Enough completions, we're going to run out of field. But mostly, I just want you to do you. Do your thing. Just because you're on a different stage, it don't mean it ain't going to be the same thing. You know who you are. You've been doing this for so long. We've been doing this together. I know we separate today. But we always together. I love you, son. Let them know our last name. Jesus is Lord. I love you, son.
Yeah. That was beautiful. That was amazing. I like when you showed it to me. That's when I went and found that one when they were walking together. But tell them about the walk.
So those that are not familiar, throughout Shedeur and Shiloh's time at Trinity Christian School, Jackson State, and Colorado, both of the boys and Deion always entered each game hand in hand, walking the sideline together before kickoff, and Deion would be schooling both of his boys. And you could see them in deep conversation, and they would just walk up and down the sideline, up and down the sideline.
Them folk hate
until they finally got their father-son hugs and little pat on the backs. That was, at that time, he was not being a coach. At that time, he was being a dad. Yeah. And so right before the very first game, preseason game, that Shedeur had on August 8th, he did a solo walk.
Yeah.
And you could tell by looking at this video that you just saw that his daddy was right there with him.
Yeah.
Well, a few days later, Deion privately recreated the same sideline wall at Colorado's Folsom Field, directing a heartfelt message toward Shedeur. He said, "Son, I love you. Don't hold the ball. Get rid of it. Mostly.
Legendary.
I just want you to do you. Do your thing." And
I love these people.
I love them too.
I love these people. They hate that. Oh, real quick, big shout out to the Dallas Strollers Club.
Yes.
The Dallas Strollers Club, I hope I'm saying it correctly.
I think it's Dad Strollers Club.
Something like that.
Yeah, Dallas Dads.
Look it up.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to them brothers. It's a gang of brothers. They be out with their kids and their strollers and walking with their kids because we don't own any media. Therefore, when they tell you that black dads are deadbeats and this, that, and the third, these brothers here are writing their own narrative. It started in some other cities as well. But check them out, the Dallas Strollers Club.
Yeah, it was started by a guy here.
Yep.
It was it was either in Dallas or Arlington, but they spread in so many different cities.
Yeah.
And
it's a beautiful thing to see.
He was wanting to be with like-minded fathers that, actually invested in their children.
And it was a ton of them out there,
it was
Jack?
a ton. Oh my goodness. If you go and look at their videos and go and look them up, you're going to see it looked like over at least every event was a minimum of 100 fathers with their babies in strollers, with their toddlers walking, with their older kids. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
And you always getting all these reports about how many deadbeat dads there are and how many dads are not in their kids' lives. But then when you see something like this, it lets you know that there are a lot of men that are in their kids' lives.
And here's the thing,
and
Jackie,
they deserve recognition too.
Here's the thing Jackie O and I discussed. We don't know no niggas like that.
No, I don't know any fathers like that.
Every brother I know is there with his child. Even one of my other homeboys, he be screwing up, keep getting thrown in the pokey, this, that, and the third. But even while he was going through his deal, he brought that kid up. He's an amazing young man today.
Yeah.
So, just wanted to tip my hat to them. Shedeur Sanders, baddest thing in the game. If it was me, fam, I would tell you to trade me. Everybody can see that. Even Stevie Wonder.
They're such upstanding young gentlemen. They are not disrespectful. They're very into their community. They went and they served their little chicken at Kentucky Fried Chicken, which was another family business deal.
Then they got the Nike deal.
Yeah, I mean, Deion and these kids are creating. Now that is family.
Creating great.
That's a for real legacy, and that's family wealth for real.
Yeah. I was trying to segue into the next set. We're going to talk about Stevie Wonder rumors. Can't see. That's why I was saying.
My bad.
That's what I was saying with Shedeur Sanders. Everyone can see that. Even Stevie Wonder. That segue just died. Jackie's back. Okay. Stevie Wonder rumors. Yeah. Shout out to the Sanders family, baby. Forever a fan.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder rumors persist.
Stevie say he tired of y'all. Stevie say he's shutting down these rumors.
But Stevie will forever be in the English lexicon. Everyone can see that, even Stevie Wonder.
But see,
it'll be 300 years from that. Niggas don't even know who Stevie Wonder is. But your name is in history, Jackie. You wouldn't want everybody to say, even Jackie O can see that.
He don't care about being in history. He just says that for once and for all, he clearing up these rumors about him being able to see.
They said he caught a microphone stand one time. I sure wish I could find that damn video. If I did find it, it's here.
Probably.
If not,
have you never accidentally did something that if you tried to do it, you wouldn't be able to do it again?
Yes, it has happened.
So
strange
things can
coincidences
happen.
where if I had tried to do that, that would have never happened.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
like maybe flipping the water bottle.
All of that.
Now, somebody said it came over Stevie's crib, and well, a lot of people say Stevie can sing. Check this video out.
On everything I love, Stevie Wonder does FaceTime me. I can't make this shit up. I went boop, and he was like, nigga, I've been looking for you. Get the fuck out of here.
It was 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Why does this guy beat all three of us, whipped our ass in air hockey? I said, I don't care what you say, motherfucker, you can sing.
Right, yeah. We live in the building on Wilshire. Door open. This Stevie Wonder. He comes in, says, "What's up, Shaq?" Presses the button. Hold on, true story. Presses the button, gets up on the floor, buys stuff, goes to his room.
I go over to his house, and he says, "I got a record I want you to hear." So he pulls the cassette, and he says, "Come go with me in the car." And he goes on the driver's side. He said, "Get it on the passenger side." I get on the passenger side. He cranks the car up, he puts it in reverse, and starts down the driveway. I said, "Stevie!" He goes, "I got you."
Stevie flew me to Tobago one time for a jazz festival that he was producing. I'm on stage with Chris Tucker and Johnny Gill. Chris Tucker and I are Johnny Gill's background dancers. Stevie walks on stage, walks to me, looks me dead in my eye and says, "Anthony, get me to a piano." I was like, "Stevie, well, hell, if you just walked to me, you could have walked to the piano." He caught himself.
Now, some other people said they came over Stevie's crib and Stevie was behind the wheel of the car. And that's what, remember Eddie Murphy? "Hey, you want to impress me, Stevie Wonder? Take the wheel." Eddie was hysterical. Yeah, man. Stevie's in the American lexicon,
now, do you want to hear what
genius.
Stevie had to say?
What Stevie had to say, Jeff?
All right. He was at his little UK tour stop.
Right.
And he said, at first, he of course, he always addresses it playfully.
Yes.
And he said that he was going to address this decades-old rumor questioning his blindness. He was speaking to the crowd, and he said he acknowledged the speculation with a laugh before he said he was going to share the truth. Mm-hmm. So he said shortly after his birth, he became blind.
Yes.
That was a blessing because it allowed him to see the world in the vision of truth. See people in the spirit of
greatest
them,
album ever made.
not how they look. And what happened is he needed it when he was born.
Yes.
He was required to be in an incubator.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to be in there. But because of the amount of pressure that was in there, it affected his eyes and it detached his retina.
They say it was the oxygen.
Right.
That he had got too much oxygen and it damaged the part of the eye that develops from the baby.
And detached his retina, and that's what caused the blindness.
Yeah.
And so, if it came, so that was
you think
the
they'd
lesson.
ever make a story of Stevie Wonder like they did with Ray Charles?
I'm sure
Ray Charles was amazing. Jamie Foxx still today. But I would like to see a story on Stevie Wonder.
I'm sure they're going to do a biopic. I'm sure somebody have tried.
Yeah. Stevie's the man. Stevie Wonder came in the 60s to Gary, Indiana, mine. These niggas broke in and stole the man's furs, his diamonds. Stevie said to me about 67, 68, 69. Show how old I am. But yeah, they broke in and Stevie said he never, ever in his life come back to Gary, Indiana, and never did. Stevie Wonder was truly a genius. He's someone I wish I would have seen in concert. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I never seen
him
Stevie
in concert, but I did have. I always bought his albums though.
Oh yeah,
and that Songs in the Key of Life, that
Intervision
double album. It was like almost every song on both of those albums.
Because the other day you were talking to me about his daughter,
Aisha.
Yeah,
I said by now Aisha it got to be a grandmother by now.
Isn't she lovely?
Because that was back in the 70s.
Yeah.
I was like 12, 13 years old. So yeah, Aisha got to be a grandmama, maybe a great grandmama. Who knows?
12 in the 70s. You was 24.
Negro, then but that made you 34 because you older than I am, so there.
No, ain't about no damn 10 years. I can tell you that.
Whatever.
34.
Well, one thing about Stevie, he maybe can't see, but he know how to get to him some poo nanny because he got 9 kids.
Yeah.
And I forgot how many times he been married. I think he's still married, but not, it was like, if he don't know how to do nothing else, he know how to work his way to the
Tell him what you
said. To the woo-ha.
Tell him what you said when we was watching Ray. You said how you get your ass
Ray,
this nigga
baby,
boy.
you know what? I don't condone violence under no circumstances.
Exactly.
But how in the hell did you let a blind man beat you up a bunch of times?
All you do was scoot something in front of
Baby,
this
all
nigga.
you had to do was grab you something hard,
Anything.
get in the corner, throw it at him like a boomerang, cluck it, hit him upside the
Run around
head,
behind him, tap
run
him on the
around on that
shoulder.
other, and then run on that other. Baby, ain't no way no blind man would have been whooping my butt.
Lost his way, got distracted on the way to grandmama's house. I'd have had Ray turn in corners. I couldn't believe that. But true genius, because they say when they take away one of your senses, your other one's heightened. And I
he
just
was on
believe,
drugs to boot.
Well, yeah.
He was on that heroin or whatever that stuff was.
But that
really
brings
heavy.
out your creativity, too. And see, that's what they have.
No, I mean, and we're talking about Ray, not Stevie.
Drugs takes you to another level. That's why they don't want you to have it. Marijuana expands your brain. What did Cat Williams say? You think about things, you worry about things. How I'm going to pay the rent, how I'm going to pay the light bill. You hit some weed, and you don't give a damn because now I got some candles I want to burn. I'm just saying that
don't
they're
increase
genius.
your ability to be able to keep up with somebody when you can't see to beat them up.
How do you think they write these songs? Well, I don't know how you can get a nigga and beat them up if you flying. But yeah, how do you think the genius comes out?
Oh, yeah,
what do
that.
you think Michael Jackson or Prince? Well, Prince didn't do anything, they said. But if you died
Chris got hooked on pain pills because he ended up with back problems from wearing those heels.
Yeah.
When he was wearing those heels and he was doing all that jumping around and all that dancing all the time.
Yeah.
That's what he developed back problems, ultimately creating the dependence on the pills.
Yeah.
The reason he was able to hide his for so long is because he was getting his pills in different names until it all
That's
came
how you
together.
gotta do, nigga. Find a way.
It all came together.
How
at the
bad
end.
do you want it? But yeah, Stevie Wonder plans to explore his experience of blindness through a performance piece called "Through the Eyes of Wonder," and I'm sure that it will be amazing. Now, the BET Awards been put on hold. Okay. Now, what people are saying was it been dead. BET Awards been dead. The Soul Train Awards since Don Cornelius and all the old heads gone. Because you remember a couple of years ago?
It's the BET Hip Hop Awards, to be specific.
I could give a damn what they call it. I'm glad you canceled that trash, okay? Because back even a couple of years ago, for the 50th anniversary of rap, you had to bring the old heads in to jump on stage. You understand what I'm saying? The old heads came in, they rehearsed, and then got on stage. These young cats, you don't even know who they are. They all sound the same, first off. No one rehearses. They just jump on stage and babble. So it's been dead for a long while, okay? And again, it comes down to a thing. You still had to go back and get the old heads. Look at the concert we just went to with Vanilla Ice.
Right.
It was packed up in there, wasn't it?
With old school, correct.
With old school.
But our age group can't relate to the younger generation, and the younger generation is just not interested in television, and so they've gotten very hood and very embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, you had
Sexy
Red up there talking about her
Suki
brown this and pink this, and she's twerking and all this stuff in front of
children,
Reverend Bobby
everybody.
Jones.
Bobby Jones at the awards a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Just sad. It's just sad what these people have become. And because we have no media, there are African Americans, there are blacks, and there are niggas.
And
they take the niggas in our community and put them out there. No other culture does that but us because we have no media to defend ourselves.
And these girls go up there half naked. They look like they have on a panty and bra set. And I mean, it's just horrible.
Like, look at your girl Meg Thee Stallion when she went and did that thing for Kamala Harris.
She's always dressing like
but
that.
I'm
That's
just
nothing
saying,
new for her.
what are you bringing this up here for? See how they disrespect. But they bring this element to do it. Meg Thee Stallion, she's with what's his name now?
Klay Thompson. She's actually dressing a little more ladylike since she's been with him. They're in love.
Yeah.
And like they went on a golfing date one time and he actually chose the outfit that she wore and stuff. It was real cute. So they have a really cute little relationship. But Shaq for M1 says that they're only going to be together. He gives them 6 weeks.
Really? That's what Shaq gives them?
Yeah, Shaq said he give them 6 weeks and that's it.
I ain't even hear that.
But I hope they do. I hope she's happy. She deserves it.
Well, she's getting up there, you know, because the wall is undefeated. Winter ain't coming. Winter is here. But yeah, I don't know what's going to go down, you know, with Lawrence, the guy who supposedly shot her in the foot. I heard that didn't happen, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, you're starting to get up in age, mind. The same thing that's been in us since we've been humans on this planet. Your interclock starts ticking.
You have messed me up.
Okay,
because you messed that boy's name all up.
Who?
That is not what his name is.
I don't care. How much I don't care. You remember we were doing a show one time when we were in Hamilton Park, and they started talking about they let Bootsy out of jail. Bing and them.
Yeah.
And J-Mac and them. And I'm sitting here and we talking. This shows you how we talking. But
You may not care, but your listeners do.
Okay. Look it up. Do some damn work. Okay, but they was talking about Bootsy out of jail. They let Bootsy out of jail. I said, when did Bootsy get out of jail? And because these cats,
they saying Bootsy, and you thinking Bootsy.
I'm in my 40s. Okay,
Yeah.
These cats are in their mid to late 20s, and we talking for about 5 minutes. And I said, I cannot believe that. I didn't even know Bootsy Collins was in jail. Them niggas turned to me and said, who is Bootsy Collins? Bootsy, you said he in jail. Lil Bootsy, Shaq. Lil Bootsy. Who the hell is Lil Bootsy?
And it ain't even no T in his name. His is Bootsy.
But anyway, I'm glad they canceled it. I'm glad they shut it down, man.
Yeah.
Because it's just been a disgrace. White people own it.
They are, though, going to still have the BET Awards, the NAACP Image Awards, and the Stella Awards.
They say it's just been suspended, not outright canceled.
Yeah, they're going to redo it because, again, they're saying that the younger demographic does not look at television.
You think it needs a new format?
Well, what they're going to do is they're going to revamp it and they're going to stream it. These youngsters are into streaming.
Yeah.
They're not into television. Yeah. So
that's why I won't get a new phone because I don't know if my TikTok switch over or not. And my camera sucks, but if I'm losing TikTok, I'll have a crappy camera.
Yeah, so that's what they're going to do with both the Soul Train Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards.
They said the shows are not being permanently canceled, but rather paused.
Yeah.
While BET explores new avenues for them. BET is owned by them folk. That's all I'm going to tell you. What's the deal going on with these niggas wearing skirts? They also hit the red dress dudes. They said this dudes, they in New Orleans. And I have a picture up right here. And say that one of the guys sent the picture to his wife and she checks back and told that nigga don't even come home.
Oh, yeah, I read that story. I saw the headlines, actually. I didn't delve into that one.
Okay, well, here's the thing. The trend of men, including black men, wearing skirts is not a new phenomenon. But it's gained significant traction and visibility in recent years, becoming more mainstream. I don't see it. Okay, so it's a movement that challenges traditional gender norms in fashion. Breakdown of the latest on the trend is increased visibility and celebrity influence. More and more celebrities and public figures, which is always how they get black folk, are embracing skirts, normalizing the look and demonstrating the versatility of it all. Fashion-forward athletes like Russell Westbrook and entertainers like A$AP Rocky and Jaden Smith have been at the forefront of the movement.
I can see that. And also, that kind of reminds me of the movement that they have where the guys wear the heels, too. Although the dresses and things are a little extreme because the ones that I saw, they were too happy to be in those little bitty dresses they were in. And they weren't in just some cheap little red dresses. They had on stuff like they were going to a burlesque show. So, and these are supposed to be straight men, but they wasn't looking so very straight at that moment in time. Not to say that, you can't be confident in your skin, the skin that you're in, but I honestly don't know any straight men that would have had any of that stuff on.
Now, you remember when me and Paris was going to see the Chicago Bear Dallas thingy?
Yeah.
We were going to the bar?
Yes.
Go Bears. Yeah. And he told me he was bringing one of his homeboys.
Yeah.
And when he pulled up, I thought his homeboy was in the car. Because he said, I told my homeboy he can come, but he's young and he be wearing them skinny jeans. I told him, you can't wear no skinny jeans around me. And so then Parrish pulls up, he comes in the house, and I'm like, where your homeboy at? He said, I left him. I said, you left him? He said, yeah, he came out the door and I pulled off. I said, P, why you do that? He said, because I told him to wear them damn skinny jeans. And when he walked out and had them skinny jeans on, I told him I was pulling off, so I left. Let's go. Fashion. I don't understand the skirt thing, but I'll let y'all have that. Yeah, they're celebrities. They're using that to get you now. You let your pants sag off your ass. Now your ass in a damn skirt. Designer and runway influence, style and aesthetics.
You should go and look at the video of Busta Rhymes when he was doing a concert, and he did a concert in a dress, and he was looking a hot mess. And they talked about him so bad, but he did not care. He came back, and when he answered, he basically was telling him to suck off.
Yeah,
because
I understand.
It's like, why though? Why?
Social media and mainstream acceptance. Social media platforms like TikTok have played a crucial role.
Want to wear a dress?
He probably had well, yeah, I think I did see a picture. Because I remember that one time we saw the one of Snoop in that ballerina thing. I had never seen that. You remember that picture?
No.
He had on the ballerina
Oh,
outfit?
yeah. Yes, I do. His never mind. Let me.
Jackie was in the class under the stairs. She says she was in the National Honor Society, but nigga, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, you remember that picture though? We had put it up on something.
What you trying to say? I have high intellect.
Okay, I know that. That's why you're here.
A very high IQ. Thank you very much. Don't ever question that. Yes, I was a member of the National Honor
That's
Society.
why you here, Jackie. I let you out the closet a couple of days a week.
I graduated with honors. What are you talking about?
I know you did. That's why you here.
And received an academic scholarship.
I'm proud of all that. Proud of it.
So don't ever get that twisted.
Proud of it. Only problem is it just comes in flashes. Okay?
Whatever.
But let me finish my story, man. Quit walking over
I
my
didn't say I had street sense. I had book sense.
I knew that when I met you, Jackie. That's why you're here. Jackie don't know a damn thing about the street.
Don't do no crimes around me.
Then you start going to the Boogaloo till she was 25.
Don't. I didn't even know they was open during the week. I thought they was only open on.
That part.
I thought they were only open on Fridays and Saturdays. I was shocked.
Girl, can I finish my dang on story, please?
Yeah, my bad. You took me back down memory lane.
Okay. Your wicked ways.
My first mini skirt and all that.
Oh, I thought you was fitting to break into Millie Jackson.
I was like, ooh, I like that attention.
Tonight.
Hey.
Anyway, niggas in skirts, nigga. Social media and mainstream acceptance. Social media platforms like TikTok have played a crucial role in the grassroots acceptance of the trend with hashtags like boys in skirts generating millions of views. Now, they said this has led to a more fast fashion brands and retailers offering affordable skirts. So it's a strong sign that the trend is moving toward the mainstream. In short, the fashion of black men wearing skirts is part of a larger evolving conversation about gender fluid fashion. I am so glad I am at the end of my work life. And I'm at the end of all this crap that's finna be going on with AI and layoffs. That's another deal we're gonna get into. But yeah, I'm so glad. I just don't understand it. We done went from being an upstanding community of people, mind, to just being well, not us. The small segment of black people, the niggles. They put them out to portray us. And when they treat them like that, because they don't care, when your grandmama, your auntie, your mom and them walk in the store, they're going to treat them like that too. So you never think of that. You're in here twerking and whatnot. Now your grandmama walk in here and they treating her like crap. But yeah, I can't see you wearing no skirt. I don't care if it's a kilt. Well, the kilt thing is cool, but I don't think I'd be wearing it.
They better watch out, because if President Trump ends up starting a war, some of them going to be trading in those red dresses for some what you call them things? Fatigues. Or whatever you call that stuff that y'all
Get your rifle and your rucksack. 4th of the 69th Armor Battalion, baby. Mike Gonsenheim, Germany. Pathfinders. Find a way or make a damn way. Okay? But yeah, I just can't see the skirt thing. I'm glad I'm not into all of that. We were talking earlier about the kid from Lincoln High School here in Dallas. And we were discussing earlier about my boy P, that he dropped from having the COVID booster shot.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that, but I'm just saying, as I was doing my research, it was brought up. I ain't say we knew it.
Right.
That's why I said wonder. Okay. But we're wondering if it comes from something like that, because you got to look at Bronny James during the 5-year span of the COVID thing. All the young people were dropping, young, healthy, strong athletes. And, I just noticed that a lot of things that started going wrong with it, you came out beating a drum to tell us about it, but then you faded like a whisper. You didn't even tell us it was over.
Yep. And it seems that through the years since this started, and when they were get the booster, get the booster, get the booster, get the shot, get the booster. There have been every time you look around, you hear of a young athlete either in their teens or in their early 20s that are dropping dead from sudden cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
I mean, just from...
And they're so young.
Yes, just this year alone. February 11th.
He got hit, that football player from Buffalo. But I think he had got the shot, too, because they made them in the NFL take it. But, yeah, I mean, he had got hit, and then he started to walk and just dropped. This was like 3-4 years ago.
But for this year alone, February 11th, a 21-year-old, they all died from sudden cardiac arrest.
Right.
February 25th, there was 2. They were both 16-year-olds, one in Massachusetts, one in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. March 4th, there was a 15-year-old in Kentucky. March 28th, a 15-year-old in Florida. And August 8th, Roy Lee Hughes, who's 17. Mm-hmm. It just seems that, and again, this is just a small number of it.
Yeah.
You hear it from professional athletes and everything.
All over.
And so it's like, to me, it's like, what is tying in them being physically fit? Because these should be the most fit people. There is.
Did you take the needle, nigga? Put it down in the comments. How have you felt about it 5 years later, 4 years later? Let us know. I didn't take it. I don't trust your government. Never have. Then they had the thing with the Tuskegee experiment, and then you got these coons up here, the Democratic Black Caucus and whatnot, talking about, Roland Martin. Oh, well, you shouldn't be thinking about that. That was so long ago that they put these black men with syphilis to see how would it affect their body. Now you running up in here offering me free weed, free movie tickets, free popcorn and pizza.
To be tested.
If I go and take this shot that you trying to test on somebody, because they had the nerve to say, well, when you was a baby, you took the
vaccination.
You took the vaccination. But yeah, by the time I got here, nigga, the vaccination had been here 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
You came out with this and the COVID just hit 9 months ago.
Well, and 2, another clue should be, especially for those minorities, and not just talking about black people, I'm talking about Hispanic, everybody that's not Caucasian. First of all, your first clue should have been when they started putting up all these tents and making up all these makeshift sites for people to go be tested in all these different hoods. And they were going, if you didn't have transportation, they would pick you up and they would take you there to be tested and all of that. When have they ever shown an interest in us in anything?
Yeah.
And then when you have something that's this deadly, because everything was limited at that point in time. They didn't have an abundance of everything.
Right.
And so you mean to tell me that they're going to take from the rich and they're going to save the poor? That's some BS.
They're going to help you darkies.
And on top of
when
that...
When they ever done anything for us?
And on top of that, again, like you said, they're offering, we'll give you free weed, free beer. I mean, and this is legitimate stuff that they really was doing. Where they do that kind of stuff at. And then everybody that was getting the shots was treating people that did not get the shots
like pariahs.
Like they had the plague.
Look at you now.
A lot of them walking around here with the plague. Not trying to be funny, but
yeah, I just wanted to give a salute to that, man. When that little kid from Lincoln High School dropped again, he'd have been 12
sad.
Around that time. And then, my boy P had got knee surgery from playing football. And me and him was going to a Chicago Bear Dallas Cowboys game.
And again, we're not trying to insinuate that this is what happened to that young man. It could have been heat stroke. I mean, it could have been high blood. I mean, with his high blood pressure, it could have been, a stroke, anything. Yeah. But we're just saying that, there's just a lot of coincidences.
It is
with these young deaths like that.
Okay, thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome. I'm just clearing it up so we won't be.
Thank you, Jackie.
So nobody won't be in the comments.
My boy, I don't give a damn. Get in the comments and say what you want. I post and ghost anyway. I don't care what you think badly of me. I think greatly of myself. So, but all of you who do comment and whatnot,
we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
But yeah, I get kind of twisted. But yeah, my boy had knee surgery. We were going to the Cowboys Bears game, and he had knee surgery on Tuesday, And then Jackie woke me up Thursday morning telling me he was gone. I thought she was playing. I was waking up, man. I was going left.
I wouldn't play it. I don't play
like that. That's my best friend.
Yeah, no.
And, cause she read it, mine. But he kept telling me, because he had got the booster and whatnot. So we don't know. But I just believe it because that's how close it was to me. He was getting the booster trying to tell me to get it. I'm trying to tell him not to get it.
No, I mean, I couldn't believe he was gone. Parrish he was the most fit person that we know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was in his gym working out a day after having surgery on his knees. But yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out in remembrance to my boy, Big P. Eddie Murphy's new movie, The Pickup. How did you like it?
I liked it.
I did too. It was whimsical.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was true Eddie, as far as back in the day when he was really, really funny.
Yes.
He surprised me.
Yeah, Pete Davidson did. He played his part very well.
Kiki did really good.
Kiki did decent.
Yeah. And Kiki actually reached out to Eddie via interview. Yeah. She was like, Eddie, call me. No, seriously, get in touch with me. Yeah. So, and he said that he was very impressed with both Kiki and with Pete.
That's what Denzel said about A$AP Rocky or whatever, but I'm waiting to see highest to lowest, baby. But Eddie Murphy's recent film, The Pickup, is an action comedy about two mismatched armored truck drivers, Russell, which is played by Eddie Murphy, and Travis, which is played by Pete Davidson. What begins as a routine cash pickup takes a wild turn when they are ambushed by a group of ruthless criminals led by the mastermind Zoe, who is played by Keke Palmer. So if you're looking for something to watch, this is amazing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Eddie's been doing good. He had the other one out, You People. Yeah. I like that one. That was great. And the Christmas movie he had with Ellis Ross. I love
Tracy
that.
Ellis Ross. Yeah.
I love that little show. Yeah. So Eddie's still in the game, man.
Yeah.
Still making it do.
Well, he have 10 kids, so he needs to. But he also is stepping into the bumbling shoes of Inspector Clouseau for the next Pink Panther movie. So when he was speaking to Al Roker on the Today Show, he revealed the role alongside news of two other major projects. He's also going to be doing a George Clinton biopic.
Really?
And Shrek 5. Yep. So Eddie,
he plays the donkey in Shrek.
Eddie's been a busy man. So while Glass Clouseau has traditionally been portrayed as white and French, Murphy teased that this version will for sure be black and could be Haitian.
Yeah. Because, in Shawshank Redemption, Morgan Freeman's part was supposed to be played by a white guy because the guy was Irish. And then what kills me was Trevor Noah when he talked to Idris Elba about playing James Bond.
Right.
He said Idris Elba over here in Monaco, and he comes in and order a drink at the bar, and the bartender walks up and say, "How are you, Mr. Bond?" He said, "Well, how do you know I'm Mr. Bond?" He said, "Well, you know."
And now he is, he really is going to be the next Bond.
But they had to.
But he's not going to be by himself.
Yeah, they had to bring in the. I can't remember which one.
Was it not Sean Connery? That other one.
Sean Connery dead by now.
I know. That's why I say.
Yeah, but whoever.
James.
Look it up.
Yeah.
So they had to bring in the old guy to help him out. So that is what that is.
They didn't have to do that.
Well,
he could have held it on his own.
I don't know because.
Whatever.
Never average, never mediocre, online, on point, and on the freaking money. Devastating, titillating, definitely invigorating, not like we insinuating that. I think we stimulating. Reason that we get good ratings because we don't be perpetrating. All we got to do is touch a microphone. It's Shaka 401 in the main event with the phenomenal Jackie O. We're like Panasonic, baby. We're just slightly ahead of our time. Jackie O.
Hey, y'all be sure and like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to come back every week and tell all your friends and your family about it.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Come on back now.
Tell your friends all about us.
That's right.
But it's just a thing with Gladys Knight that kills
That's
me.
so sad.
To see her being done that because she's our parents' age. Jackie's mom left us to be an ancestor in 2019. My mom went in 2019. I mean, in 2020. So, that woman is them people's age, mine. And there's just no way in hell you'd be working my mama like a rented mule. Thank you for logging on. Don't forget, like Jackie O said, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on the next show. PushGapRadios.com.
Dallas, baby. And we're out.
PushGapRadio.com. We finna take over this town like street sweepers.
That's gangsta.